Welcome to the podcast you didn't ask for, but you're getting anyway.
We're two sisters with a lot of opinions, zero filters, and just enough life experience to think we're qualified to talk about everything.
From diapers and degrees to relationships, health, and all the random stuff in between.
We're breaking it down, laughing through it all, and oversharing like it's our full-time job.
I'm your host, Jack.
And I'm your host, Vic.
And this is Sis Please. Unfiltered, unsolicited, and unexpectedly relatable.
I almost forgot to press record.
I was going to make sure before we started. Why don't you start it, us?
Bitch, I'm a mother. I don't think I can say that.
Why?
Can I say...
I think so.
Can I say a bad word?
Yeah, you could say
okay.
a bad word.
Bitch, I'm a mother.
She's a mommy.
I have my little baby.
Yes. So I'm happy you're back.
I am.
It was very fun to do this with Blake.
Yeah.
But it's just nothing like your sister.
Yeah. No, it's fair. But yeah, I felt like I could have done the show or an episode last week, but also taking the time with our little boy. We did have a little boy.
Yes.
So now our little boys get to grow up together. But taking that time with him and Sam and our family that was in town was also so important. So I'm glad we did.
Yes.
But I'm back.
Yes, she's back. So happy to have you back. How are you feeling? How's it like being a mama?
I feel really good, actually. People keep asking me that, and I appreciate it, but I also feel somewhat guilty because I know there are so many moms out there that, like, when you ask, like, how are you doing? It's like, oh, it's overwhelming. It's this, it's that. I feel like we're going on 2 weeks now, and I feel like I'm in, like, bliss. Yeah.
Ooh.
Like, I have no other words to describe it. Like, there's not a single thing that I can complain about. Like, I even told you waking up in the middle of the night to nurse since I'm exclusively breastfeeding. It's like, yeah, I'm tired and I don't necessarily want to get out of bed because it doesn't feel comfortable for me to sit in bed. I don't want to get out of bed, but it's not like I don't feel like doing this.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Just every second with him has been amazing.
Yay. I love
Which
to
is
hear
so
that.
fun.
We will talk about both my experience and your experience.
Yeah.
But today is not that day.
No.
Because it's too much. It may need to be broken up into like 2 parts because it's crazy. But she's here. She's Superwoman. She's crazy. She's crazy.
I'm excited to share that story.
Yes, but I'm so proud of you. And you and Sam have been doing an amazing job.
Oh, thank you.
You're so welcome.
It's always reassuring to hear, like, parents, especially, like, your friends when they give you compliments. It's always nice to hear, but especially coming from parents. And I think Sam and I have had conversations of, like, how you and Blake parent is like, oh, we want to incorporate this. We want to do that. So to hear you say that means a lot.
Yeah. You guys did awesome. I'm so proud of both of you. You're rocking it. And little man is cute as can be.
He's cute.
We're super excited to have boys. And when I tell you that I will say this, that I was shocked.
Oh, I was shocked.
I've never been, like, to my core shocked.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll happen to me one day when I find out what, like, if I don't find out what I'm having and I'm, like, so convinced. But when I tell you I was so convinced you were having a girl.
Oh, I was too.
And then I was so freaking confused when I came in. Like, I have a video of me walking into your delivery room, and because of how they set his hat, they put 2 hats together to make it look like a baseball hat because Sam had one on, which is so cute to the nurses. But I was so confused from a distance. I was like, is it a bow? So I was like, am I right? Is it a girl? And like when it didn't like register. I could not. It was not registering.
I wish you could have seen my face. I wish there was a picture of my face because Sam announced, like, once baby was out, it was like, Dad, what is it? And he literally was like, it's a boy. Like, it was like a question, like, or confusion. And I literally whipped my head and I was like, no, he's right. That's definitely a boy. It was funny.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was just like that was my little like snippet of craziness for me that I was just so convinced it was a girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy to have you back. Yeah, talking with Blake, I will say, having a guest on the show and not like a co-host which I guess we were both under misunderstandings. He thought he was a guest, and we're having him on as a co-host, and yeah, I was not fully prepared for that one.
Well, you thought he would be more prepared.
I thought there was going to be some more like give and take like we have. And yes, there was some banter back and forth, but topic wise, I'm like, this is a lot for someone to come up with. And like, sorry, I'm no expert.
No.
Like, hello, sis, we are only, 20 episodes in?
Yeah.
Cut me some slack,
well,
man.
we also just have the chaotic conversations.
Yeah, which I did a little bit of that. And I was like, this is how it goes. If you don't understand it, maybe don't be a guest again.
Yeah. But he does, because he is obviously around us all the time. My first topic, though, is shortly after I think you and Blake recorded, Sam and I came over to hang out, and you were scrolling, and you came across Miss Universe intros.
Oh my gosh.
I just want to know why. Why do they have to say it so aggressively? Like, why can they not just walk up and be like, Miss USA? Instead, it's like screaming or like half singing, and then sometimes their voices crack, and it's like, what are you doing?
I know, when they're like, France!
France! Like, it's so obnoxious. And they have like, I mean, they're beautiful women, and they have the biggest smile on their face.
What's like the one, like when they're so like long? I'm trying to think of like a two word, like
Dominican Republic.
Yeah, she's like Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Running out of air. Like, why can't you just say like, I don't know. Actually, I think it's Republica Dominicana or something like that.
Okay,
whatever. I don't know, because they say it in their language. But like, why can't you just say like the Dominican Republic,
right?
And then like smile
and like pose. And they're like Costa Rica.
I don't understand it. And also, like, how many times do you think they rehearse that in the mirror
without laughing?
And then they get out there and their voice cracks.
I know.
You had 3 seconds to announce where you were from.
I don't know. That is like, it is insane. I know. Like,
Sam was like, so funny.
And we watched every single one.
Yeah.
I don't know I think they have to say United States of America. Maybe it just says USA. I don't know what. I don't know which one it is, but it is like, I just saw it and I was like,
well, then I asked you the question. I heard you listening to it, and I heard like the different countries, and I was like, are you watching Miss USA? And you're like, Miss Universe. And I was like, oh, that makes sense.
No, there's no, yeah. But
yeah,
it cracks me up. I don't know why they have to do that. And it's like, can you just like, maybe we should contact Miss Universe and tell them, can you please have the contestants? What?
Contact that? Who are you going to contact?
I don't know. I'm sure I can find it. We can contact them and say, can we just like have them come up and announce like where they are? Like, France. Bulgaria.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Ski trip. We're trying to plan. And we're trying to plan. And you literally searched on your maps. I'm going to see this is what you said. I'm going to see what the closest ski resort is to us here. And you said,
what the hell?
What the hell? I said, what? And you were like, this thing took me to Bulgaria. I literally looked at Sam and I was like, is she being serious? Like, then I'm like, okay, is there a city somewhere in the United States that's called Bulgaria? And I was like, Bulgaria? You're like, that's how you say it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm no geographical.
You've never heard Bulgarian?
No, I have. I don't know. When I saw it, it just made sense to say Bulgaria.
Bulgaria.
So that's what I called it.
Bulgaria. Bulging eyes.
That's how I was when you guys were making fun of me yesterday. They told me I had Tourette's.
Okay, yeah, Sam did say that you may have Tourette's.
I was just bouncing off the walls. I don't know why I had that much energy, but I had a lot of energy.
That's funny. Yeah, Bulgaria. That was Jackieism for the day. Week. Or yeah, hopefully the week, but
for the yesterday, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, I'm saying I'm going to contact Miss Universe and ask them if like, hey, like just have these girls go up there and be normal. Like, let's not scream into the microphone. I think it's so unnecessary. And it's almost like you're doing it to make fun of them. Do you think that's why they're doing it?
I mean, probably not. But like at the same time, like you said, it almost seems like that's the intention.
Yeah, I don't like it at all. Not one bit.
I mean, they also ask like embarrassing questions during... I don't want to say embarrassing. They ask questions that like clearly their answers are going to be borderline embarrassing.
Well, I don't know about Miss Universe. I've never really watched.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm just speaking from like.
Yeah, I've watched Miss USA.
Like, don't they ask questions that are like, how do you feel about world hunger? Or how would you solve world hunger?
I think so.
And it's like, first of all, we've been working on that problem for how many years? Why do you think a single person has the answer to that?
Maybe they have a new idea they haven't thought that no one's thought of.
Maybe that's why they asked the question.
To have someone come up with a new idea so they
yeah,
don't have to do the hard
just
work.
Trying different things to solve world issues.
Maybe.
It's interesting, but
yeah, that's...
Oh, I have a hot take.
Mm-hmm.
I thought about this because the weather is starting to change. It's still really warm here, but I know up in Chicago they just had like a 30-degree day with snow and crazy wind storms and whatever. Ice cream.
What about it?
Cold weather.
Always.
I don't understand people who are like, no, I only eat ice cream like in the summer months or like warm months.
Can't relate.
Same thing with iced coffee.
I'm iced coffee all day long.
Over hot coffee.
Mm-hmm.
See, I prefer a hot coffee, but there's never a season for iced coffee. Like, I'll just drink it whenever. It's not like, oh, I'll only drink it when it's hot out.
I'll make hot coffee at home. Like, I don't mind but if I'm going to get coffee out, I will never get a hot coffee.
Really?
Unless I'm like having to stand out. Okay, I shouldn't say never. I only get it if I'm standing outside in freezing weather.
Well, then I'm getting hot chocolate.
Well, yeah, that's fine. In the morning.
Do you remember that drink from Caribou Coffee that was like half hot chocolate, half coffee?
No, they have it at Dunkin' Donuts. It's called a Dunkachino.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah. I need to get one of those.
They are really good. But they start to hurt my tummy a little bit. I think that's my problem. Like, when I have hot coffee out, I get a bad tummy tornado.
Tummy tornado.
Yeah, it just hurts. And I don't want that. That's why, like, the iced coffee I'm okay with. But I will say sometimes with Dunkin', I love Dunkin'. But I get, like, jittery. Do you ever get that sometimes?
I've heard I'm, that from people. Well, I try not to drink anything other than decaf because of the jitters and, like, the migraines that I used to get. Yeah. And also, all through pregnancy, I did not drink any coffee. So
I didn't either.
I think I had, like, 1 cup of decaf coffee.
Oh, you
just
mean like...
because I really wanted something warm and...
I think I had... Baby... Sorry.
You could make me yawn.
I know. Maybe 4 or 5 cups in total, like through the whole pregnancy.
Total.
They were all decaf.
But then you accidentally had raspberry sweet tea or like what was it? I mean,
yeah, yes,
like,
I did. I didn't know that there... I don't know. Beat me that there was caffeine in tea.
What? The fact that you didn't know that there was caffeine in tea.
I don't know. I wasn't thinking like that.
There are decaffeinated teas, but
I wasn't thinking about it. I just kind of was.
Because I remember I was freaking out. I was like, I really want a decaf coffee, but I don't know if I should have it. And you were like, Vic, I literally would drink 7 brisk.
No, it wasn't brisk. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
It's some tea from like a restaurant that I would get. Then I would have. I mean, Blake and I were going every Sunday to watch football.
Yeah.
And
multiple refills.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just like, literally, if the glass is empty, fill it up. So I don't know.
I mean, it does have less caffeine, I think, per cup than coffee. So you probably still weren't reaching like the recommended daily. But I mean, I don't know.
I'm sure I wasn't. But
people have different hot takes on caffeine during pregnancy.
Right.
I personally just avoided it. I don't really drink caffeinated beverages very often. So
yeah, so
I just call them beverages.
I know. So I was like, okay, we're being technical here.
Yeah, there's definitely no parent handbook and or pregnancy handbook.
No, you do what you do.
Sam asked that in the delivery room.
Is there a parent handbook?
He was half joking, but he was like, okay, well, baby's here, so where's the handbook? And the nurse literally took the baby and handed him to Sam and was like, here's your handbook.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
It is a figured out as you go kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. And even pregnancy, like everything is a normal pregnancy symptom.
That's the worst.
They could literally tell you like your leg falls off and they're like, oh yeah, that's just pregnancy. I'm like, huh? This doesn't seem normal to me.
No, I hate when they would say that to me. I had constipation terrible during pregnancy. And literally I was like, I literally am constipated. They're like, normal pregnancy symptom. And then everything.
Drink more water.
Yes, everything is drink more water.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm drinking 80 to 100 ounces a day.
Yeah.
How much more water you want me to drink? I'm peeing like a freaking racehorse.
Yep.
Ugh.
That was the worst.
Okay. I came across something that I thought of that as children. I don't know where I saw this, but you know something that we can't relate to, and I was telling Blake about this because he can also relate.
Can or cannot?
Cannot relate.
Okay.
Well, okay. What we cannot relate to.
But Blake can relate that we also cannot relate.
Yes.
Okay. Got it. Following.
Is when you were a kid in school and like, so, or you came home wanting to like have like a certain snack but not knowing what was for dinner and having to call. Oh, I know what made me think of this was when Dad left his phone at home this past week, and my mom sends us a text and says, if you need to reach Dad, call him at his work number, and like provided his work number with his extension and everything. And I was like, when in my 30 years of life have I ever had to call my father at work in an emergency? Like, why would I have had to call? I would have called Mom.
And Mom would have called Dad.
Yes. So I was like, okay, thanks for the information. And then that got me thinking to this topic. Never having to call a parent, like to a work extension and like being on hold to ask them a question, like calling and be like, can I have this Kit Kat that's in the fridge?
Oh, because Mom was always home.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a crazy thing.
But I had friends who had to do that.
Who?
I don't remember exactly who, but I remember like going to their house and being like, oh, I need to call my mom or my dad at work. Or if we were at school and they were like taking a different bus route home or something, they'd have to like call from the office number and call their parents like office number.
I just thought about it because I was like, oh my gosh, we've never had to experience that because Mom was just home. So I was like, I never had to call. I just kind of was like, can I eat this type of thing? Or are we having dinner? Are you coming home? I don't know. It was just interesting that.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about that.
No,
also,
we would just call Mom. But the one thing that we did have was a house phone. And Mom would lie. And we would call the house phone. And my mom would say, I'm on my way. I'm like, ma'am, this is the house phone.
Right. You're not on your way.
You're not on your way. You may you're not walking out the door maybe, but you're not on your way because this is the house phone. So last time I checked, you were locked to this landline and cannot go roaming. There is no roaming charges.
Right. So you're definitely not on your way.
No. Liar.
You haven't even left the house. And you know what Mom's going to have to do before she leaves the house? Let me go to the bathroom.
So she's really going to have to hang up the phone, go to the bathroom,
put her shoes on, grab her purse,
and get in the car.
And then also probably check to see if she has her phone, if she had a cell phone at that time.
She did.
Yeah.
And then she'll get halfway through the thing and think she doesn't have her phone, and then she'll pat aggressively all over the thing frantically and say, oh, never mind, I found it.
That's funny.
Mom, we love you.
Oops.
She gets mad when we roast her. But
that's what she gets for not being on the show.
Yeah, she's had two opportunities. So if you want to hear Miss Anne Buffone on the podcast, give it to her. I'll tag her in a video. And you all can hound her on Instagram. She doesn't have a TikTok. Instagram. And tell her that she should be a part of this. I think she'd be an interesting guest.
Yes, she would.
She'd probably have a lot to say. Or not.
Or not.
But
no, she would, and I think she'd have a lot of good laughs too.
Yeah, I am getting a little distracted. I forgot that I put my Christmas tree up. So if you're watching this on video,
yours is twinkling behind you.
My Christmas tree is up. I understand this is very, very early. I have travel coming up, and this was just an open weekend that we had, so I was able to put it up. Let me live.
I don't think there's any problems with decorating before Thanksgiving.
I know. I didn't.
You still have. Well, no, you just took your fall stuff down, but you still have some fall stuff out, like your towels and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But twinkle, twinkle, little star behind you.
Mm-hmm.
It's too tall, though. You can't put a star on top of it. It's kind of funny. But it's a beautiful tree. I helped you decorate it, so.
Yeah. I'm hoping that maybe when we're, like, in a permanent place, I'll have a big enough ceiling. But if not, it's okay. I'd like it to fill the room anyway. I can figure out something maybe to put on top. In a way.
Didn't you just ask me recently to go to some like dance workout class with you? What was that?
There's a hip hop class in downtown Nashville.
It's like an adult hip hop class.
Yeah.
And honestly, when you first asked me, it sounded fun. And then I flashed back to the first time and very last time that we ever took a Zumba class at an LA Fitness back home.
Together. Well,
yeah. That's only Zumba class I've only ever done.
I've done other Zumba classes. But yeah, I told Vic, I was like, let's
traumatizing.
I was like, they're kind of fun. I was like, let's just go and experience it. And like, you go in and like, I've been to multiple, so I was like fully prepared. We come in, and I don't know what happened. I don't know.
We missed the tutorial class.
There was no tutorial. And it was like, immediately, let's go in. And we are
the youngest dancing. Ones in there, too.
That was one.
Like, these women are probably 50 and older. Like, they were not like 30s, 40s. No, they were doing great.
They were doing fantastic.
We were the youngest. And so I like walked in so confident, like, okay, cheer background, choreography background. Like, you know, I know an 8 count when I see one. Like, I can do it.
We can figure it out. And we get started, and I don't know what happened, but we're going. And they're like,
at one point they're facing me and we're facing them, and I'm like, this is not right. And I'm turning around.
Turn, and everybody's thinking I turn, and everybody's facing us, and we are facing them, and we're like, I
didn't know what to do. I was like, oh, sorry. I was like dead, like on. First of all, the lines were really close too. Like, it wasn't like we had
not a lot of space
between. I mean, it wasn't a packed class, but it was like, you know, 3 paces in front of you is the row of ladies in front of you, and they're turning around. We're like basically nose to nose, staring at each other's eyes, and I'm like,
this is too much.
Turn around.
That's almost like I would say like my first experience taking like any type of class with you has been always interesting. Like, we had that one, then when we took spin together. My first experience was in New York.
Oh my gosh. I forgot about this. I didn't realize it was your first. I mean, I knew that at the time, but I didn't.
It was my first like actual spin class. Like, I took them at the other, like when I was at the gym in college. But yeah,
like Soul Cycle class.
Yes, we went to a Soul Cycle class, and Vicky was like, come on, there's so much fun. You're going to love it. So we pick a class. We're in New York. We're on vacation.
I was going to say, we're on vacation. And so mom is like, I'm not going with you guys. I'm like, that's fine, Jack. Let's just do like, I think it was like a 7 a.m. class. It was like 6:30 or 7, because we were like, that way we can just get up and enjoy the entire, we were only there for a long weekend. So we were like, enjoy the entire day in New York.
Yep.
And yeah, we mistakenly signed up for.
No, not we. Vicky mistakenly signed us up for the like boot camp intensity thing, and it's an hour long.
I thought it was a 45-minute class.
She's like, they're just 45 minutes. I was like, okay, whatever. No, we
didn't even know until the 45-minute mark, and I'm looking at my watch and I'm like, damn, we're still going really hard for like being 45 minutes in. And he's like, thanks for signing up for the extra blah 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 class. And all of a sudden I look at you and he's like, 60 minutes of fun. I'm like, holy shit, we have 15 more minutes.
And I'm dying. I'm dying.
Your heart rate was like 200.
We like get out, and Vicky's like, wow, that was so good. My heart rate was like 95. And I was like,
no, it was not.
I was like, mine was 5,000 beats per minute.
Yeah.
So
no, I remember, like, you can't hear shit in there.
No.
Like, you hear the instructor and you hear the music, and it's like like jamming and everything, and you're just in the zone. And I remember he said like, okay, 15 minutes left, and I literally looked at you, you looked at me, we just like locked eyes, and it was like, shit.
Yeah.
And we just keep going. All of a sudden I look over and you're just like sitting pedaling, and I'm like, what the hell is she doing? And he's like up, down, you know, right, left, and then he's like whatever the freaking beats are and everything. And I'm like, why is she just sitting on the bike pedaling like she's on a bike ride? You flashed me your watch. Your heart rate was like 195. And you were like, I figured I should probably chill out.
My Garmin is literally
smoking. It's smoking. It's literally on fire on your wrist.
I contact Garmin's like,
it's telling you to stop.
If you have too high of a heart rate, is your watch supposed to smoke? Because mine was.
Yeah.
But no, literally, it literally was, that was insane. And we took 2 classes then, and then the other funny like spin story that I have is we went to a class on my friend's bachelorette, and one of her other friends signed up with like to go. Like, there was a group of us that all went, and we get there, we all like get to our bikes. She comes in and she realizes that she picked the bike directly in front of the instructor.
Oh gosh.
She'd never taken it, so she didn't know.
I was gonna say, the first time I didn't know either, and actually I took it with Emily in LA, was my first Soul Cycle class. And I picked a seat, and she was like, she sent me a screenshot, and she's like, this is the seat that I picked. And I was like, okay. And I picked the one that I thought was next to her, and she's like, you picked the one in front of me. And I was like, oh, so the map, if you've never been in it before, like the seating chart is confusing.
Yeah. So yeah, she thought she did that, like picked next to somebody, and she was in front, and literally was like dead center, and then like the girl was like cheering her on and like going for it. But I was like, oh, that's just so funny, because I mean, that's some shit I would do.
That's hilarious. No, I do like a good Soul Cycle every once in a while. Also,
too.
I also enjoy a Pilates class. I know you said you haven't done one of those. I'd like to do one here.
Yeah.
They're really fun. They're challenging.
I know, but speaking of like those things, do you think they just had one in Chicago, a high rocks competition?
Yeah.
Is it something that interests you?
I don't know. I mean, I understand it. I obviously love fitness, so like I can see why people have a draw to it. I think the hype around it is a little bit more.
Do you feel like it's kind of like how CrossFit was when CrossFit first came out?
I can't really say because I
popular.
don't. Yeah, I mean, yes and no, because I don't remember. Obviously, I wasn't like in the fitness industry or.
The fact that we can hear that.
That's somebody's dog?
That's a little yappy dog across the street.
That's crazy. Do you see me take my headphones off? I was like, what is that?
Because the window's open.
Okay, well, please excuse our neighbor's dog.
Yeah, so anyway, you were not in the fitness.
I was not in like the fitness world as closely when CrossFit
following it.
So I don't know, but I can appreciate the competition. I can appreciate the training that goes into it. I think there are people that have not trained appropriately and don't understand the movement basics. Mm-hmm. That in my mind, because of my profession, I'm like, that could lead to more injuries. But me personally, I'd be open to doing one. Like, yeah, why not?
I think that'd be like fun to like do as like a challenge. I don't know if I would like do it to be like, I'm trying to win.
Oh no, I wouldn't either.
Or place top 3. I would just try to see like, okay, can I do this in this amount of time? Like as I'm training and being like, okay, this is how long it took me at the beginning. Okay, this would be like my goal when I do go to compete.
Yeah.
That was just something I thought of because they just had one in Chicago and
they're like selling. They sell out. Like if you don't register in time, you can't get a spot. I had people in Colorado, like a CrossFit gym actually, that I knew a lot of their members. Like they were literally on wait lists to see if people like dropped out of the competition so that they can get in. Like the popularity of it, I think is good in a sense, but also I think it's sometimes targeting the wrong crowd.
Right.
And leading to a lot of injuries.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, maybe we'll do a high rocks competition.
Maybe.
You know what's kind of crazy about those kind of things? Like Ironmans, marathons, CrossFit competitions, high rocks competitions. People literally pay like thousands of dollars to be able to do those things.
Yeah. I mean,
I guess it's like paying for a hobby, but like it's just so interesting.
Right.
Like Dad has literally run a marathon in all 50 states. He's done 81 total marathons. I think 81 or 82.
It'd be interesting to see how much he spent in total.
He tracks all his miles. I'm sure he tracks all his money. Like how much he spent on it.
Actually, you know what? We roast Mom enough. This is time to roast Dad. So Mom has been cleaning. I don't know if she told you this.
Yeah.
There's 2 things that I want to tell you. Mom's been cleaning out the basement. And
which, mind you, my parents have lived in this house for 20 some years.
My dad likes to keep receipts. And Mom just said that she was able to throw out like these 5 boxes.
They're 5 boxes of receipts?
No. They're diaper containers because back in the 90s, the diapers or the wipes came in containers, like plastic containers, like 5 or 6 of those. Dad said that was okay. And I told Mom, I said, okay, this is how our family works. So if you don't like this type of like banter, joking, and I don't know if you want to call it humor, skip this part. I don't know. But I told her, I said, you know what we should do? I said, we should keep all of Dad's receipts. And when he dies, we'll put them all in the casket with him so he can die with all of his expenses.
Yeah.
I was like, what else are you holding on to these things for?
I don't understand. Some of them I can get because it's like.
Yes. So that was the one thing. The other thing, I'll have to tell you later. I don't know if we should put that out there.
Okay. Okay.
The other thing, I will tell you later.
Yeah.
Off the record.
Our basement in our childhood home is a fire hazard.
No, literally.
It's actually a fire hazard.
If there was a fire that started in that house, it'd be up in flames in 2 seconds with the amount of paper that's in that house.
Yep. And it's all your fault, Dad.
I mean, we love you. But again, all your fault.
Yep. the last topic that I thought about, because now that I'm in my little newborn bubble and Sam is going back to work, I spend a lot of time with my little boy. And when my little boy is sleeping, I spend a lot of time on Netflix. If I'm not sleeping, catching up on some Z's, I'm watching Netflix. But there are times that Sam and I'm guilty of this with Sam and I, like choosing a show too, but even by myself, if it were an Olympic sport, I would win a gold medal of just like watching and scrolling through the menu of what I could watch. I take so long to choose what to watch sometimes that I will then choose a movie and fall asleep in the first 5 minutes, or literally tell Sam, you know what? This took too long. Choose what you want. I'm going to fall asleep.
Yeah. No, I am not a scroller.
I can't.
I will default to the things that I know that I like. So
see, I don't have anything like that.
Yes, you do.
Like what?
You like true crime and you like documentaries. So go and just put one on.
I've tried. I feel like I've watched all of them.
Okay, then go to a different streaming service.
I don't have those.
Yes, you do. You have Peacock and you have Amazon Prime. So you have 2 other streaming services that you can attend. And you have YouTube TV.
Yeah, that's
so true. You have quite a few options. You're just limiting yourself in your opportunities.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, I guarantee you have not watched all of the docuseries and crime documentaries that are on
No, but
Peacock.
I told you, sometimes I can't watch those things because I get nightmares.
Yeah, well, watch them during the day, then you're fine.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, I am not a scroller. Blake is, and it drives me.
I'm a scroller, and Sam is too.
We don't now we have set shows, and we just don't have the time to sit and watch TV like we did when we were not parents, or like when we were in college. It's basically the only opportunity that we had to scroll.
Yeah. And
we used to have a TV in our bedroom, so we would usually have something on to go to sleep, and that was usually when Blake, and that's what I'm saying, Blake would scroll and scroll and scroll, and at that point just pick something. I'm already asleep, honestly.
Yeah, that's how I am. I don't know. I get frustrated because we'll watch preview, on Netflix you scroll over something and then it shows you the preview of whatever it is. Sam will watch it, and then it ends and he's still staring at it, and I'm like,
are we gonna watch?
Go, or choose it. What are you doing? And he's like, I'm just thinking. I'm like, thinking about what? You saw it. Did your eyes like it or no? If not, next.
Did your eyeballs nod yes or no?
Yes, right? Yes, we like this. No, we do not. Which one is it?
Keep it moving because you're losing my attention.
Yeah. That's how I am, and I'm gonna fall asleep. Is honestly how it is.
I mean, that's probably what's gonna happen to me.
But I've now, because Sam doesn't watch reality TV and refuses to, I've been watching.
You say that
Selling Sunset.
You say that. You guys both say that, and I will say the funniest thing that I noticed last night when I put on.
I don't mind it. I don't have the attention span to follow it for the entire season.
I'm watching Southern Charm for the first time, and it's more of a show that I will say has not grabbed my attention the same way other Bravo shows have, but so I can have it on and be doing things. If I miss a part, I don't really care, but then there's other shows that I have to have all the things. But it just cracks me up because you will sit in there and ask so many questions. It's almost like I'm watching with Dad, because it's the same thing that Dad says. You guys you and Sam both ask so many questions while I'm watching these shows. Yep. You're like, I don't care, just go ahead and put it on. And then the whole time, it doesn't bother me. I just find it funny. I'm not one that gets annoyed if someone's asking me all about the show that I'm watching.
Yeah.
I feel bad because I feel like I give so much detail that you guys could literally give 2 shits about.
Right, because we don't watch. But also, I don't know, that stuff intrigues me. To watch it with you, that's fine. I don't watch reality TV with Sam. And there's just some shows that I just can't watch. Bachelor, Bachelorette. I
mean, Blake doesn't watch anything with me.
Yeah.
I watch it by myself.
My guilty pleasure for reality TV is Selling Sunset, and it started because I loved looking at the houses and seeing what kind of houses these people sell, and now because I've watched it for so long, I do know all the drama from the very first season, that it is annoying. That every family dinner that they have, they're going to get into an argument, but it's just I don't know, I'm sucked in. Right. So I'll watch it when Sam's not around, because that's one thing that he's I can't watch that. I'm like, that's fair, but also look at this house.
Right. I know, but look at that house. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's funny though. I like that. I like that you get a little sucked in, and it's good to find a nice postpartum show to watch.
Yeah, that part it has, because I'm
still full blown Summer House.
Well, I do want to watch, house. But we'll see if I find the time to watch it.
I wonder if there's a way to, maybe I can find you a recap of season 1 I feel like it's not necessary. Maybe. Yeah, just start from the beginning. There's only 10. This will be the 11th season. There's only 10. You can get through.
Holy shit.
It's easy.
Okay. Well, yeah, but it is nice to like have a show. I've never really been a big like TV person. I just like start watching something and then fall off.
You guys are
and
more
don't find
movies.
the time. Yeah, we do. I do enjoy watching a movie. I always fall asleep during it, but it's fun to like turn it on. But yeah, it is nice to have something where it's like I know that Sam is going to be working and I know our son's going to be sleeping. And so if I don't have stuff that I need to get done, like cooking, cleaning, this, that, and the other, like things around the house, it's nice to just like snuggle with him, but also be able to like enjoy watching something when I'm not just staring at him. But yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you and your cute little newborn bubble.
It's fun. It's beautiful.
I
feel so blessed.
Blake said last week, he told everybody that if anything, just like have a kid because they'll make you laugh.
I know. Which honestly is so funny because Sam and I giggle all the time at our son. Like, he's not doing anything, and we still think it's the funniest thing in the entire world.
The faces are funny.
The blank stare while he literally is, like, sharding. Like, it actually is so funny.
But yes, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to...
We'll dive into the stories.
Yeah, to dive into the story. I'm so excited to start this whole, like, mommyhood with you.
Yeah.
And just get to watch where this little chapter takes you.
It'll be fun. And you guys are all along for the ride.
So welcome. And with that, thanks for listening to another episode of Sis Please.
You didn't ask for it, but there it is.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, rate us, and follow along for next week for another episode that you did not ask for. Bye.